Welcome back to Animal Well, I'm dear darling, and remember, there is always more than what you see where we've had a big gap, I think, since last time I've recorded some Animal Well. So I'm refreshed, I'm rejuvenated, we're gonna go hunting for more symbols of things, of these pillars that we've missed. I'm almost certain there must be about 1,000 of them. No, not 1,000, okay, that's a bit too high. There's probably a lot of them that I straight up just missed and walked past, you know, out of, I'm going to say laziness a little bit from last time. So I wouldn't be surprised that there are many more statues I should have got but didn't, just because I literally just didn't even realise the statue was there. Like, is that one up there? Have I marked that one? I don't know. Because that kind of looks like something. That is one right there. It's a... Okay, it's that one. Number one. You see? Things like that. Which I just need to, you know, I need to just be a little bit more patient. Just need to look. See it. Find it. Sorted. So that's number one. We don't know where number two is. And that's okay. Because I think that's something to be very much prepared for. Is the fact that I will probably miss quite a lot of them. Like, hold on. Did I even see this one here? I did see this one right here. Okay, wonderful. But now I'm refreshed. You know, I've not recorded 2 sessions of it. Like at the end of another big recording session, you know, I'm a bit more refreshed. I'm coming in with fresh eyes. I'm gonna do my best to properly scour each and every one, because I'm gonna be real. It feels like I should be one either on this screen or on the screen to the right. Now, I don't immediately see one on this screen, so I'm just going to quickly check to the right. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there is one here and I just didn't notice it, you know? Here or over here. I don't even know if we can go up there, to be honest. We can from a different angle. That seems like a bit much, one might say. Oh no, we can just like this. Okay, hold on. Let's bubble up real quick. Get me up. Get me up. Okay. Just spam bubbles like crazy. We're gonna ride the bubble elevator up. Because we are just gonna double check that none of these columns are a statue that we need. I think it's very much a sort of like a lesson in... Well, rigmarole sounds a bit sort of dismissive, but a lesson in tenacity, in being thorough and making sure that you leave no stone unturned. Because I mean, I think the thing is, I was getting a little bit frustrated in the sense that I was like, oh, there feels like there should be a column here, but then I just couldn't find one. Like, it does feel like there should be one in this room as well, but I can't see one. And I might be saying that, and you might be pointing at the screen right now being like, there's one literally right there, and I apologize, but I was reflecting on it outside of the episode. Especially, I can't remember which one it was, maybe one of the treasure chest ones, where I was like, I almost missed it because of how hidden it was. So I basically got to respect that. I got to be like, okay, if they are that hidden, I've got to make sure I'm looking very carefully. Like that one we've got, that number 3. We've got number 1, number 3. And it feels like we should have number 2, to be honest. Already, because I would imagine they're partway between number 1 and number 3, but here we are, two-less. Unless it's in this room, which it might be. Again, I got to be very thorough, I say, as apparently I straight up missed it because it is literally right there. It's amazing, you know. You come in with a whole new mindset and you're just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna find these now. And I appreciate myself for it. So, 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a number 3. Like, what could it be? It can't be a 1. It could be a 2. It would require it to be in here or something. Or in here. 3 is most plausible, I think. 4? No, I don't think so. 5? No. 6? No. 7? It could be 7 if number 4 is like down here or something. 8? Maybe. 9. I think it's probably a number 3 though. But we're not going to check that later yet. And instead, I think we want to find whatever number 2 is for the grid, not for the question mark. Because that seems to be something we are missing. I would wager it's somewhere to the room to the left. So the fact I haven't found it probably just meant I walked past it. I'm not surprised I didn't find it in this room. This room is incredibly, incredibly dark. So it could be incredibly, incredibly hidden. What room is this? It's this room. So that's how we saw number 3. I don't see immediately number 2 here, so let's have a proper look at this room. You know, a proper gander, one might say. Oh, excuse me. It's a bit difficult because it's quite a dark room, but nonetheless, it's good to be thorough, I think, in these situations. Because it could be just like in a corner somewhere. You never really know. I don't remember what this room is. I think we've established that it's very much not like in secret rooms, like those little nook and crannies, you know. It's very much just in the normal rooms, just a bit more, a bit less obviously seen. Like if I were to put it anywhere, I would put it in this little tunnel here, you know. I'm not the game dev though, so what do I know? Because I don't see it in this tunnel. So maybe it's not. Maybe it just genuinely is not in this room. What number do we think this is? Could it be a 1? Probably not. Could it be a 2? Maybe? It would have to be pretty far to the right, I think. Could it be a 3? Possibly. I think this is very far to the right, though. Five? 6, 7, 8. No, I'm not actually sure what number this is, to be honest. It doesn't feel like it spells out a number. Which obviously cannot... Well, I guess it could be the case if I'm sort of barking up the wrong tree, but I very much have thought we're making numbers this entire time. Because it does feel like it should be in this room. Maybe. Again, I'm not particularly sure, but my stubbornness is perhaps the wrong way to put it, but I sort of feel like I've committed to trying to find each one manually. At this point, it would feel a bit weird not to. At least give it a good old try. I don't see it in this room. Could be above, maybe? Because I don't remember what was up here. Treasure chest. Shield as well. I feel like it must be in this room. It feels like such an obvious room for it to be in, but I genuinely don't see it. Like it feels like it should be like replacing one of these or something, but no, I genuinely don't see it. I mean, it could be in this room as well. Never say never. That is definitely a number 3 though. Just illuminate all of this. Can we see it here? I don't think so. Is there a secret? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm inclined to believe it's not in this room. If we go too far left, we're now in the fire room. So maybe it's upwards, actually. I don't know how we get to that place. Probably if we go left from where we were before. I think going back up is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm not even sure if we can. Never mind, we immediately can. I'm thinking it might be to one of these rooms. In which case, I don't know what it would spell. 5, I guess? That's plausible. I think it must be there. Having the mega bubble wand is very, very good, by the way. Convenient, one might even say. I don't know why I've made it so difficult for myself to do this, but instead of just jumping over, but I have a feeling it might be to the left. Apparently number 1 was over here, which we literally found this episode, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Yes, hold on, I'm just trying to remember. We bring you over. I think we want to bring you over here. And then we let you chill. We get the slinky. And we basically just bubble upwards to whatever space is over here, which I cannot recall. Something looks like it's something. That should be over here. And that does look like it, so... I'm not going to go all the way over there. I think this is number 5. Look, we're on a roll at this point. A different mindset can change everything. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be a 5. This must be probably a 3. Could be a 2. That one is also a 3. What else do we have? So we need more of the spirals. I think that should be our next... I think our next port of order will be the spirals, and then we'll be looking for these ones down here. Because it doesn't seem like there'll be many down here. It looks like 2 question marks, 1 grid. We got all the fires. We're missing 2 spirals, probably. Maybe only 1 spiral, depends. Which we think is somewhere over there, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of 3s in this, huh? Skull, 1, 2. We're missing... No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got about 1, 2. So we're missing quite a few hearts. No, wait, that's a 7. So we're missing treasure chests, if anything. Is that a note here? No, there's just a white square there. Okay, so the treasure chests, I think, are the main... The treasure chests and the spirals right now are the main things. How do we get back to the spiral? That is the crow room, or the egg room. What do most of these animals do, you know? After all that is said and done. Oh, I also just want to double check the... Okay, starts by going east. That is the number 1. Because I was like, how do we put in the code again? The crazy thing is we're doing all of this, and it's legit going to be for one rabbit, probably. It's so much work for 1 rabbit. I mean, I would certainly say for any other game, I think I would not be willing to put in this much effort. But at this point, I'm like, in for a penny, in for a pound, you know? Okay, so we think the number 1 spiral probably is around here somewhere. That's something above us, but that's a... It's not a spiral. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that in retrospect. Oh wait, hold on, we have a remote, we can just... Oh, we can't undo it, okay. I'm surprised it's not here, to be honest. The spiral must be in... Not a hidden place, but it must be like in the dark or something. Such that it makes it a bit challenging to see. I mean, there's a spiral on the seahorse, I don't think that counts, though. Scouring, scouring. Could it be above? Could it be up here? No, I can't see it there. Okay, I mean, even if we don't find it this episode, we found a lot of the other ones, which I think is pretty good. This fire we've already found, so I think we've gone too far. I generally don't know where the spiral is. The thing that makes it difficult is the fact this hummingbird is here. We can't really... It's literally beneath us. I can see it. I just had to look down. It's literally right there. The amount of times I climbed up here, I think, trying to be like, I can't see it. Oh, so it's a 4. Okay, so we got... Hold on. We have most of the numbers already, I think. I think it's just a treasure chest we're missing. Because we got... We don't know what the treasure chest is, the first number. It looks like it's a 3, but who knows. Then we got a 7, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 3. Probably a 5, and probably a 3. Okay. So that's actually not much to check, to be honest. Let's go back to the treasure chest area then. And then... What? Yes, let's go back to the treasure chest area. Look really hard, and then we'll figure out from there what we're doing. So what number do we think this is? I don't know, but I'm a bit suspicious of the places I've been to. If I looked properly enough. I mean, you can see that even when I was looking super properly, it took me forever to find out one spiral. Okay, let's go find the easy areas first, because I think if we just find literally one more piece of a puzzle, it will probably make things a lot easier for us. Of a guessability of a number. Okay, let's see. Is it around here? You would have thought it'd be pretty obvious, because it's like, there's no columns here. You would have thought I'd be like, oh, it's on site. I don't see it though. I gotta check these little corridors in between as well, because it could be around here. I think I'm probably too far right now looking at it. Don't think it'll be this far over. Okay. Let's head on up. Head on up and over, I say, as I completely miss the jump. Is this also a thing here? Because it looks like it should be, but I guess it's not. Let's save. Is it in the bubble zone? You know, knowing me, I almost certainly missed it if it was another one. In the shark bubble area. No, let me in. So we might as well go back here, just have a double check, you know. Because I think it's easy to be lulled into a false sense of security. You see one in here and you're like, oh, there must be no others. But there could be more. As long as you just, you know, look properly. I say. It'd be really embarrassing if there was one on screen right now and I can't see it. Because I genuinely cannot see it. What do we have a look at? Treasure chest. Okay, let's go to the other room. First, and then let's figure out from there. I think this one's the other room. Double check. Pull out the lantern. I can't see it. Excuse me? Very rude. Are there two literally right next to each other? What? There's actually a 2 and a 5 right here. And I only marked down a 2. Did I seriously not see that 5? That's so embarrassing. We're not going to put down another symbol, I guess. Well, actually, let this be a testament to my failure. Oh, man. I haven't responded to comments for ages, but I cannot even imagine what the comments are going to be like. For me being like, oh, well, write down 2, don't see 5. My word. Well, on the plus side, it probably makes it easier to guess whatever number this is. There's not many numbers which have an overlap with themselves. So this is 2, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So probably a 6. I can see it being in here. Okay, you know what? I think that's a good enough theory that we can put it to the test. I'm just trying to think what's the easiest way to get back up there. It's such an inconvenient location to get to. Up here. I guess we go through the egg and go up. A bit of a pain, but that's why I'm like so surprised, by the way, that there's not an ability to like teleport through the glass walls or something. I would think that'd be so useful. Especially with these sort of games, you feel like you want to cut out the tedium of going back. But then I guess that sort of cuts out the exploration you could do. More likely to miss things if you don't have the tedium of going back and forth. You know? I guess that's why I'm not a game designer. I was immediately like, what's the most efficient way we can do it and suck all the fun out of things? It's like that famous game quote or whatever, right? Game dev quote about like players will find a way to optimize the fun out of everything. So you as a game dev have to like be like, no, don't do it. Play this game suboptimally. Have fun with it. Right, so we're going up and to the left. If anything, I guess I'll save it for next time because we're encroaching on the 20-minute mark. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Well, I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewells. Until next time, bye bye for now.